John, does it ever annoy you when people just say "lol" randomly in their texts?
Oh my gosh, that is literally the worst.
Like there's no purpose. It's just a filler word. Why are you saying it?
It's just when people say like in their words, you know, when they speak in conversations, like somebody we know, Louie.
Oh, it's not me.
All right,
Oh,
Loki,
you're talking about me.
All right, Loki, you guys are kind of attacking me, but I'm gonna let it slide.
Oh my, Oscar, you're that kind of guy. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't talk to you right
Throw
now.
this man
No,
off.
Let's
I'm
get to
not
the
with you.
episode. Roll the intro.
What's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Louie, back at it again with another episode of Lodge Cast. Say what's up, Oscar and John.
Why did
What's
you
up?
What? It's better than last week. It's better than
Wait,
last
what
week.
was it last week? I forgot what it was
Let's
last
pop
week.
a lock.
I don't know, Papa-lockin'?
Oh
What's
my,
Papa-lockin'?
no, they're
It's
both
not
so
bad.
They're both so bad.
Anyways, let's introduce our guest, the koala cow herself, Miss Eileen Mou. Say what's up.
That was smooth.
What's crack-a-lackin'?
Eileen, you're learning from the wrong influences.
No, I introduced her as koala cow because number one, her last name's Moo, so that's cow. You know how it is.
Koala.
And then koala because she naps the whole day, bro. She's the nap king, a queen.
I mean,
He's-
That is so true.
Why
Bro,
are you
she naps all day.
bro?
that's not
Eileen,
bad.
how many naps do you take in a day?
Okay, ready? So we have to have a nap when I wake up.
Wait, what? What?
Like, you know,
Point
when
of
I wake
waking
up, and
up.
it's like, oh, 5 more minutes. I can sleep 5 more minutes.
Oh,
not a
yeah,
nap,
yeah.
though.
So that nap, and then
Mhm.
5-minute nap.
and then free period nap, right? And then lunch nap, and then post lunch nap, right? Right. And then if there's nothing happening, right? I can nap again, right?
Yeah.
And then after school nap. And then sometimes when I do work, right, I just, even if it's just like a 5-minute math homework, I get kind of tired. So another nap after that. And then after dinner nap, and then before sleep nap.
Before sleep nap. She's like gotta warm herself up to go to sleep.
It's the warm up. It's the warm up.
Eileen, you're literally a baby. All right, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, I'm gonna host today.
What I didn't say.
Wait, don't tell us where you're from.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm Eileen.
I mean, you can tell us where you're from. It just makes my editing job harder.
Oh yeah, I want to do that. Okay.
No.
I forgot.
Oh,
Dude. All right, I took that down.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
Bro, she really just dropped her address. Man, you're evil.
Oh, God. Just when I said tell us a little bit about yourself, I didn't mean your street address.
that's a little bit about myself, you know.
I mean, I guess.
It's like a lot about yourself.
It was either that or my phone number.
Don't do that. I don't want to do more editing.
Okay, ready? Okay, I'm Eileen,
Yes.
and I'm friends with a lot of the past people on the podcast, like Kelvin, Ella. You know.
Did you say Michael Chen?
Don't talk about that. Oh, cut that out. Cut that out.
I mean, he's going through his little his little thing right now, but whatever. This podcast's not about him.
Yeah, this podcast is not about him.
Anyways, and my goal today is to beat their podcast. Hopefully.
Wait,
What?
Beat
Whose
our
podcast? This podcast?
I'm gonna beat their views.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
What are you?
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Okay, listeners, you heard Eileen. You gotta help her beat everyone else's views and listen. So you gotta share this episode.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
You know, maybe I should post on my Palmer Clay Juice Tea account. You
Oh
know?
yeah, you can check that out.
Yeah,
Check that out. Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
Hustle,
All right, let's
hustle.
roll
Check it out
into
on
this week's
Instagram.
updates. Let's roll into this week's updates. Oscar, what you got for us? Saying a lot today.
No, you're right. I haven't.
What's going on with you?
I started Boruto this week.
Oh my god. Okay, no, Louis. Louis, what's going on with you this week? What's going on?
Okay.
Why? I got a lot to say about it. I got
No,
stuff
no,
to
no,
say.
let Oscar
you're done.
go.
Oscar, you're done.
Hey,
Oscar,
I
you're
did,
done.
my
Let little
weekly
homie
update has
speak.
substance, John. Why are
Let
you
little
like,
homie
just cutting
speak.
me
Oscar,
off
not
here?
the timestamp, so I know just to cut this part out.
No, let little homie speak, bro.
Yeah, for real, let little homie speak. All right, here's my thing. It's not bad. If I'm being honest, it's not bad. I think it's too hated. I mean, in my opinion.
Mm.
I don't like the art style though. I think that's kind of whack. But it's
Your
whatever.
opinion. It's your opinion. I'm not gonna say
Wait,
anything.
Boruto is Naruto's son, right?
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Whoa,
can
spoiler
reproduce.
alert.
I'm sorry.
Oh, here's another. I mean, this isn't that interesting. I mean, it kind of is. You
Just say it.
All right, I'm going to. I'm going to.
Gosh, they're fighting again.
No. All right, this is. I guess this is a general question. Who's your like anime like waifu or like what is the male term?
Husbundo.
Yeah, husbundo. What is it?
Husbando?
Well, I mean,
Husbando.
you know what I mean. Who's your?
Oh, I mean, let me say mine first because I'm not really into
I
anime
think-
like
I
that,
think
so
we
I
have
don't
the
really
same one.
know.
Wait, I'm
think
not
we
into
have the-
anime like that either.
John, shut up.
So I'm gonna
Wait,
say
what?
I'm gonna say Elsa from Frozen.
No!
Bro, she's my
No, it
ice
has to be-
queen.
No!
She's my ice queen.
That's not anime.
Nah, Louis, you really just.
She's
made it weird.
animated.
That's not anime though.
She's
All right, John.
animated.
John,
Anime.
John.
Anime are
I feel like
different.
I feel like John has seen enough anime where he has an interesting one. So who's yours, John?
I don't have a waifu.
You're lying.
I literally don't.
Nah, I know why.
Why?
Because all the characters, because you only watch sad anime, so all the girls you get attached to just end up dying.
No.
I know.
Oscar, you don't have to do me like that.
No.
Like that.
Now, all right, I am. Wait, Eileen, do you have one? Like a guy, girl, doesn't matter.
Big Kuro from Haikyuu.
I have never seen.
Are
Haikyuu.
you from
Oh.
Haikyuu?
Kuro. Oh,
I know this. I know there's
so
this one
good.
guy that everyone likes. Oikawa. Wait.
Oh, Oikawa.
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 I know a lot of guys. I know a lot of people like him. But I've decided that my waifu is Hinata from Naruto.
Let's go, baby.
Why did I think he was gonna say Hinata from Haikyuu?
No!
Oh right, they have the same name. No, I don't want some short orange-haired guy.
Whoa, why'd you say guy like that, Oscar?
I didn't have any other.
Whoa,
Oh my bad. I don't want a
Cancel
short
Oscar.
orange-haired
Cancel Oscar.
volleyball player. I hate volleyball players. All my homies hate volleyball players. No,
All your homies are.
All your homies are.
that's true.
Bro.
All right, let's move on. What you got for us?
All right,
now?
Louis. Nah, I want to hear
Oh,
Louis.
okay.
Okay, First of all, happy Halloween. I forgot to say it in my intro, but on day of recording, it's Halloween. I completely forgot. I know y'all noticed a little bandana.
Wait, what are you supposed to
went
be?
to see.
Or can we guess or not?
Oh, I'm not supposed to be anything. I just threw it on because you know,
Oh, okay, nice.
as a little decoration. But today was a sad week, bro. Not gonna lie.
Why?
I broke my phone today. The last time that I broke my phone, I think that was around the time that I stopped wanting to become a doctor. Because like, imagine how bad it's gonna be, like when you're
it's
like
it's
operating on a
symbolic, you
person
feel?
and you're like a scalpel, and then you like accidentally drop it. It's like, oh
Shaky hand.
shoot, and you
Yo,
just kill
that's
the
my
dude.
bad, bro. Yo, that's my bad. I'll get you in the
Yeah,
next.
it's just a
okay?
prank, bro. It's just a prank.
Hey, yo, why you
No.
screaming? Such an overreaction. It's just a prank, bro.
All right, John, go ahead with your update.
Okay.
Mine's kind of sad.
This week, I started watching Mr. Beast. I don't know if you guys know who that is. Oh, I mean, an unnamed YouTuber who gives out a lot of cash because we don't give free shout outs here.
Nice, bro.
But oh wait, do you guys watch his videos?
I've
watch
seen
some
the
of
one.
his
I've seen the
videos.
one where like they have to keep their hand on like a bunch of money, and then whoever takes their hand off.
Yo, those videos are
Like
so
$1
crazy. They
million
go for
dollars.
It's
so
so,
long.
I feel like it's so boring though. Like, what's interesting about him?
I don't know.
$1 billion? What?
Yeah, $1 billion. Yeah,
No,
basically.
no, for sure. But like,
They also do challenges as well. Like
Oh, word.
while your
No,
hand
you
is
know what
on a
I was
thing.
thinking? You know what I'm always thinking? Like, I wonder how long I would last. That's what I'm always thinking.
Dude, if we did the four of us right now, I think I would outlast
No.
at least Oscar and Eileen. At least
No.
Oscar
Okay.
and Eileen.
I'll give you that. I'll
probably.
give you that. Eileen would probably want to go to sleep on a good bed, so she would
No,
drop out
I'm
first.
asleep, so my hand just resting there. Think about that.
I don't think.
Do you have
are
that
you
sort of
are you
self-control, though?
are you allowed to switch hands, or it's like the same hand?
No,
does
no,
the same
it's got to be the
position?
same hand. It's the same hand.
Wait, are you allowed to move like from like? Are you allowed to slide your hand back and forth? Or it's like you
Yeah,
gotta
but it's
stay
got to
there?
stay on top of the million
Oh,
dollar stack the whole time.
John, you know there's a Mr. Beast video where like they do like longest to stay in the car and people like poop out of the car.
Ew,
Oh,
that's
ew,
so
that's
disgusting. That's
Would you
so
be willing to do
disgusting.
that, or would you just call it quits?
I just wouldn't poop. I just hold it in.
Wait, is that your weekly update that you just started watching Mr. Beast?
Oh yeah. Wait, Eileen,
Bro,
would you say?
you just trashed me for starting Boruto.
Yeah, it was Boruto. I'm watching Mr. Beast. Okay, quality content.
It was
versus-
Boruto. I'm watching Mr. Beast.
All right, John, you haven't even seen Naruto. Like, can you
Okay.
really call yourself an anime fan?
You know what, Oscar? You started watching anime like 3 months ago. Who are you to speak?
That's not
You've been watching
true.
since
I
Guess who's fighting now?
All right, you know what? Whatever. Let's move on. Eileen, what do you got for us?
I was gonna dye my hair, but then I didn't get around to it.
No.
Wait, what color are you gonna dye it?
I wanna do
I
like
mean, you lied to me.
no, I promise you, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'll
No,
send you.
she's not.
Wait, what color? I want to know.
Yes,
Wait, what color? What color is it?
The back is like blonde, like over here.
I know
Oh,
Oscar
that's
likes
so
that.
cool. No,
I
no,
know.
actually, no.
I know
What is it
Oscar
called?
likes that.
Louis. I remember a couple years ago, Louis told me he likes girls that have like hair that like bleached hair or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Oh, never mind. I'm not bleaching. Not bleaching.
All
Sorry,
right,
not
whatever. I mean, that's cool. Wait, why didn't you do it though?
Rest in peace, Louis.
No.
Bruh.
Like my friends came over and then we just like started like doing random stuff and then we just didn't have time. So I ended up just pushing it off. till
Is
later.
bleaching your own hair hard?
Sure.
Yeah, it's
It
like
is?
it's like you
Or not
burn
bleaching,
your-
but dyeing your own hair?
it's like pretty hard. You can like burn off your hair if you leave it on for.
Oh
Don't
man.
go balls. Don't go
Is
balls.
that what John did?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was there. You just
It's not
So-
even like that.
So what's your
whatever.
plan? Like, are you just gonna watch like a
It's like-
DIY video or something like that? And then,
rad mono.
Okay, Oscar,
that's it.
hit us with the
Example.
questions.
All right, we got this is an easy question, but all right, this is for Eileen. Okay, you and John are pretty good friends, right? Okay, I would say you. I
This
think
is such a dumb question. This
No,
is such a dumb.
me and
For
Louis
the
were
record,
talking-
this is such a dumb question. For the
Louis and I
record,
were
I
talking
was
about this.
watching YouTube when they thought of this question, and I was not paying attention to the chat. And
All right, okay,
this is
so
such a dumb question.
I would venture to say that you know more about John than Louis and I do. Would you say that's accurate or not? Or at least he opens up to you a little bit more than he does to us.
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay, what's your secret? Like, how do you get him to do that?
Why?
How do I get him to do it?
Yeah.
I'm just not Louis.
All right, what about me?
Telling
I'm
you
not
it's
Louis
'cause
either.
I'm not a girl. I'm telling you, it's because I'm not a girl that John.
that
doesn't
why?
tell me
No, that's
stuff,
cat.
bro.
That's cat.
I feel like that's why. That's what I was
No,
thinking.
that's
too.
literally
Is
cat.
it just
That's
because we're
literally cat.
guys?
Nah,
No,
Oscar,
no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
No,
kidding.
no. Okay, you know what's proof that it's not just because what, not words. Proof is the secret that I told Eileen that Louis doesn't know. I also told Fukuda recently.
Really? No.
Wait, why aren't you
just
telling
me,
us? I
bro.
don't understand.
It's just me. It's just me.
I don't know
you
either.
guys. It's just you guys. You
No,
guys are just-
Oscar, listen. We don't get off the vibe of like telling like important
Okay,
secrets.
Oscar,
But
too.
I'm gonna
Fukuda
tell you-
does?
Fukuda can be serious sometimes, though. You know.
Nah,
Oscar,
he
Oscar,
can.
I'm just telling you, Oscar. This will really set you off. It's correlated with the Bean and Bean story.
Here, John,
Eileen,
so-
do you think there's a secret that makes me open up to you?
You just gotta like do work with John, and then you start asking one question, and then it just leads to one another, and you just like stop and listen, and then
She's got her strategy like planned out. Like she wants to get
I've
something.
for the
Pretty
past
valid.
week. For the past week, I stayed up to do work with John till 4 a.m. every single day for the past week. Nothing came out of it.
Okay, wait, no. Hold on. Let me defend myself. It's because tried talking to you about this stuff, but you were like, "Oh, shut up. Let me focus. Let me focus."
First of all, John,
Yeah.
Louis, you know that's true too, because on Thursday or Wednesday night,
I think Wednesday.
like literally when we were going to sleep, I was like, I forgot.
Okay, but
I was like, oh, damn, bro, I wanted to tell you some stuff tonight, but like it never really got to the mood.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I was trying to do my work, man. I can't multitask. I can't.
So
Damn,
you
Louis
can't blame this
just-
on me, Louis. You can't blame.
Louis,
this
how are
on
you
me.
gonna do this to yourself and then complain, bro? Like,
Exactly. You see.
I didn't think he would pick up on it.
all right, so would you? All right, so John, I guess would you consider Eileen like a good friend then? Like,
No, she's the
well,
worst.
okay,
friend
that's
ever.
a poorly
I
phrased
hate
question.
being friends with her. I hate being friends with her.
That's a poorly phrased
concur.
question. What do you think is like? What do you think is a good friend? Like, what are the traits?
No,
you
wait, Eileen, I want to hear what do you think is a good friend, Eileen?
you have to be able to like have your like fun moments. Like you have to have like really high fun moments, but then you have to be able to like switch to, like serious talking like pretty well.
So it's gotta be like a balance.
So would you say that me and Louis aren't good friends then?
Why?
Because we don't get to the serious talks. We just laugh through the night.
No,
John's pretty
no.
good at it. John's pretty good at it. I feel like whenever I talk with him, it always like if you talk long enough, it goes serious stuff.
I mean, I was thinking more like traits, like personality traits. You know?
Well,
I was literally just dissed Eileen's answer.
No, I wasn't. No, that was
That's
like that was
good
a,
enough.
that
That's
was
good
a-
enough. You know, it's called personality traits.
that was a good answer too. But I just had something else in mind. Yeah.
I feel like there's like always like the basic, like you know, you gotta be like trustworthy, loyal.
Yeah, those, yeah, sure. The generic ones.
right?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
You
kidding.
got a
I'm kidding. I'm
special
kidding.
trait, though?
I'm kidding.
Like, these are all generic, like Oscar said. Give us an interesting answer. What's a unique trait that you look for in a good friend?
Or if you consider yourself a good friend in yourself, like
Yeah.
a trait in
Do
yourself.
you consider yourself a good friend? What did I just say? Do you consider you a good friend?
Do you consider
Wow.
yourself a good friend?
Does Eileen consider Eileen a good friend? To be a good friend?
I don't know. That's for other people who are friends with me to answer.
No, but what do you think? What do you think? We want to
Okay.
know what you think of
I think
yourself.
I'm an okay friend, right?
Okay, friend.
Okay. I think
Interesting.
that if you're a friend, right, you should always be looking for ways to like help your like you should be going out of your way to help someone out, or like you should be like always working on yourself to improve yourself for that other person. You know what I mean?
Oscar, do you consider yourself a good friend?
I think I'm a good friend. Well,
Yeah,
hold on. I would say 99% of the time I'm a good friend, and there was like that 1% of the time that I wasn't a good friend. But that was one time, okay? And but every other time I think I'm a pretty good friend, okay?
So when you get into fights with people, is that like a good friend?
That's you being a good friend.
I think that was I think that happened before, but now you know I'm a different person. According to something you're trying to say.
Forget about it.
All right, okay. Anyway, back to the
Louis
whole.
a bit salty.
If we're John, first of all, do you think you are a good friend?
Of course, I'm an amazing friend.
Okay, what
Eileen can
traits?
vouch.
What
Eileen,
traits
Eileen, can you
about
vouch?
what traits about yourself? Like, why are you a good friend?
Wait, Eileen, can you vouch for me first to say that I'm a good friend? Be my Among Us alibi.
Eileen, blink twice if you need help.
Wait, no. Wait, no. Wait, no. Okay, Louis.
Now I'll vouch for
you
John.
You can vouch. for
John
me.
is honestly a
wait.
really, really good
This
friend
is just
for
Louis'
me.
secret. Wait, this is Louis' secret. He's making me drift from Eileen so I grow closer to him. So I tell him,
Let's go, baby.
this is secret.
No, listen. John is actually a really good friend. I'm gonna say for me, like a person like me, because like I don't know what I'm doing, and John helps me out with like a lot of stuff.
I think John's a good friend. Yeah.
I would say John's a good friend.
All right, let's just stop sucking John's butt, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Guys.
I think I'm a good friend too. Okay. I think what makes me a good friend is, I think a lot of times I reach out first. Like I don't. Well, actually, wait, I don't think that's right to say because I think even if you don't reach out first, you can still be a really good friend. But I think
For sure.
Okay. I think what's really good is I try to make that effort that I put into the friendship shown. Like if they have any problems, I'll try to rush their side. Like I won't. I think another good thing is I try not to actually no, that's not right. I was gonna say I try not to force myself onto
Stop the
them,
cat.
but I kind of just force myself onto Louis.
Stop the cat.
Okay, I try not to force my.
John just said I try to force myself onto Louis.
Wait.
Whoa! Someone clip that.
I like that. I like that.
That's a discussion for
mean-
another time.
No, I mean,
But continue though.
I try not to force my personal like ideas or opinions or beliefs on people.
Do you
I
mean
try to, like
all right? But what if someone asks you for advice though? Like, how do you?
like
I mean, that's
no,
different.
No, the thing is like I try to support them, and I give my advice, and I try to support them in their ideals, in their goals, and their beliefs, even if it doesn't line up with mine, because I try to support them in theirs.
So you're sort of just like adjusting for your friend a little bit.
Yeah, I would say that.
So are you saying all right? So like you're saying like practically, like you give good practical advice, so like you're a good friend in that way. Is that sort of what you mean?
I
Or-
think. Oh, I don't think I really mentioned that, but I think I
Okay,
give
never
good
mind.
advice.
No, not
Oscar,
advice. But
Nah,
I
he
think,
does.
I think he can vouch for that too. Do you think I give a good advice?
I think John is a very logical guy and he makes sound decisions. And so when I have questions about what should I do, I'll ask him and I'll do what he says.
I think we've
No,
mentioned
you
this on
don't. You guys
other.
don't listen to what I say. I give the
No,
advice. You guys just don't
yeah,
listen
that's
to
true.
it.
We don't.
That's not,
But
I feel
honestly,
I listen to
like-
what he
Wait,
says.
wait, Eileen, have I given you advice? I feel like I really haven't.
Think like, have I given you advice?
I don't think we've really given each other advice. More of like encouragement and support.
I
And we
like-
go through dark times.
Oh,
John is giving me a lot of advice. He's sort of like the master of my life. Okay, anyway, is anyone gonna ask me if I'm like a good friend? Because that's kind of like,
oh, y'all know. Sorry. Oh
like
my God.
y'all just skipping me.
No, you know what? I think Louis is a good friend.
Okay, but we
Thank
didn't
you.
ask.
Oh, the question
Words.
is if Louis thinks he's a good friend. All right, Louis, do you think you're a good friend?
Yeah, there you go.
I think I can be a good friend, but I'm a little inconsistent sometimes.
Oh.
I think what makes me a good friend, quotation mark, is that I always try to like be there for people. Like maybe not to like give advice or something because I'm not really good at that.
Yeah.
But like just
sure.
company.
Mhm.
I think company is important.
You know, I totally agree with that.
I agree with that too. I feel like company can go a long way.
Yeah.
Like, I have a friend who I have like an interesting dynamic with. Like I have the dynamic that I just mentioned. Like I don't really give him advice, more so like encouragement and company.
I think a lot of times like you don't sometimes a lot of times you don't want company. I mean you don't want advice. You just want company. Wrong. Yeah, you don't want.
Which is good for me because I suck at giving advice.
No, for sure. Me too. I never know what to say.
I'm like, oh, just keep at it. Like what? I feel like anything I say is just gonna make them be like, get out. Just get out.
Whoever listens to Louie, it's over for them. So
The worst
sorry.
response is when they say, "Yeah, haha," like after you give them some advice, and it's like,
Yeah, lol, sorry.
"Yeah,
went a
that's
little
like the
too-
worst." I got a
that
couple
went a
of those,
little too
and
deep, bro.
I just stopped giving advice.
You just stopped talking.
People ask me, I'd be like, "Ask someone else." I don't know what to say to you, bro.
I'm not the right person for your.
Or I'll
For
hit
your
him with the.
problem.
I'll hit him with the. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Just looking for like people to listen, cause like
No, yeah, for sure. Like just to like someone to vent to, definitely. What do you guys separate? What do you think? What do you guys think separates like a close friend and like I guess a best friend, for lack of a better term?
I feel like best friends like you always want to be around. You know, they're like your first choice.
Mm-hmm.
You're like gonna hang out with someone. It's like, oh yeah, that person. Like you,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I feel like part of it is also like you can tell them anything. Like you should like
Really?
if you ask someone, they'll always be there for you.
Okay,
For
wait,
sure.
Eileen, I have a question for you. Do you think you can have multiple best friends then?
Yeah, I think you can have multiple best friends.
But then not everyone can be your first choice.
Yeah.
But like
Ooh.
people can be your best friend for different things. You know what I mean? Like
I also feel
different-
like there's like a group of people. Like when you think of like you want to hang out with someone, you think of like a group of people. Like I think so. I in that way, I guess you can have multiple best friends. But
I feel like that's different though, because like I have a like if I think of like a group of people to hang out, it doesn't include like one of my best friends that
why? Like
I
they
mean?
don't know each other, or is it something
like
different?
cause like not all like your best friends will hang out together. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So,
but
like, you might think
that's
of, like-
because like it's like different groups, right? Like
Yeah.
or yeah. I mean, I guess yeah, that's different. So so John, do you only have one best friend? Is that what you're saying? Like, or a person you
No,
consider to be your best
I don't have one best friend. But like I'm saying there's something flawed with that definition there, Oscar.
Oh, okay, what would you consider? What would you say your best friend is? Or like what a best friend is?
I don't know. I really thought
Louie
of a
John.
question. Oh my gosh.
Said that.
Nah. I'd say
Whoever
Oscar
said that,
Fang.
that's
I'd say
that's
Oscar Fang is my
facts.
best friend. I would say, a guy named Oscar Fang, like those traits that he has, that's exactly what I look for in a
An
best friend.
instigator.
All right, what would you guys say is a close friend then? Like, is that easier to answer, or is it?
Wait, I what's the difference between a close friend and a best friend for you?
it's just like something like unexplainable. Like it's like they're always.
I have an answer if no one wants to answer. I think a close friend is like someone like you tell stuff to. Like, I feel like not like secrets, but just like when you got problems and stuff. Like, I guess that also like best friends can be close friends, right? But like, I feel like there's something about best friend where it's like you guys don't always have to be talking about like drama and stuff like that, but it's just like people you hang out with, people who make you feel good, and like people who you can be like yourself around, right? And like they don't always have to be know the most about you, and like they don't like you guys like you guys don't have to be close in the way like you guys like tell each other like a bunch of stuff, but it's more like I feel like an intangible feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that's my answer. Like close friends is like there's like more stuff is being shared, but like best friend is like I guess it's just a vibe, you know, like nothing has to be shared, but it's just there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, wait, hold up. There's something interesting in that to me. So you don't think best friends need to know a lot about each other? You would say.
I would say, in terms of like when you guys talk about like what female you're into or like or male, whatever, or like no because
Why is that the first thing you think of, Oscar?
Okay, fine. I'll say something else.
Like,
When
we're talking about all the
when you
time.
talk about when you talk about like drama or whatever, right? Which is I think it's so stupid, but like let's say if there's an example, right? Like maybe you talk about that with like a close friend or something like that. Okay, I think what makes a close friend close is because they know like stuff other people don't know about you and like stuff that's going on in your life that maybe other people don't know about you. But
Okay.
like a best friend doesn't have to know that kind of stuff, or like you guys don't have to talk about that kind of stuff for you guys to be like close and like tight knit and like hang out together, have fun together. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, I think that's what the difference is.
I think I have a better answer now. not better than Oscar, but better than my previous answer.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
You can just you could have just
say
said
it's better than Oscars too.
You can just
say
say
that.
that.
It'll
You can
probably
say-
end up being better than Oscars.
No. Okay, I was like thinking about this. Like, I feel like it's probably been like you guys have probably seen this definition, but I feel like friends should always bring out the best version of you, right?
Mm.
Like to always
sure.
be your best self around the people, because like the people that you surround you with is eventually going to be how you're going to turn out. Like, have you guys
Right.
No,
like,
definitely. I totally agree.
like the 5 people who you talk to the most, you combine
Just like
those-
the average of your personality.
Oh, is that really true?
yeah,
I saw an article about that. I don't know if
I
it's
don't think
true or
that's
not.
true. I can't relate to that.
really.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe it's
Oscar doesn't spend time with anyone.
no,
He's
no. I
like
mean,
he's a blank canvas.
no, we don't have to get into it. But
Well,
John, do you agree with that?
yeah,
Well, I'm trying to think about my closest friends right now, and like I'm trying to see if it is an average of my personality.
Am I similar to John at all?
Shut the heck up! You're not even in there, Louis.
oh,
No, I meant for me, not
Oh,
for you.
okay.
no, that's
thank
even
you.
worse.
Thank you, Louis. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, I guess. I guess.
I'm trying to think.
I feel like,
Oscar quiet.
maybe.
you agree.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, I wouldn't say I agree for everyone, but like
Yeah,
it possibly checks out for me.
really.
If you said top, like what's interesting is though, if you said top 3, it wouldn't check out for me. But if you said top 5, it checks out.
Interesting. Why does that change?
Like you
Oh.
add more people, so you feel like those people like influence you more than the top 3 that you're closest to.
No, it's just okay. Wait. So on that statement, Eileen and Louis, like, would you guys say that like it's because like those 5 people are your closest friends that it becomes your average, or you become those 5 friends of yours because like they kind of complete your average, just like subconsciously.
What do you mean by complete your average?
Like you are who you are, and the 5 closest friends you become close with them because like you kind of need like an average of like your personality, or is it like because you're closest with those 5 people you become the average of their personalities? Like which one's the cause and which one's the effect?
Honestly, it's probably the first one. For
Really,
me, at least,
I
because
was gonna say the latter. Oh, the latter is a good word.
You're so fancy, Oscar.
No, but all right, Louis, say why though.
I think every person is different, you know. So they have their core, like who they are, like at their core, right? And then like as you interact with like your closest friends, you like develop, like adopt their mannerisms and stuff.
I feel like have you guys heard the, oh my gosh, so many sayings, but have you guys heard the saying where it's like you hate the thing, you hate people because you see something in them, in yourself, that you hate, right? So maybe it's like you
Mm.
like the thing, you see something you like in the other person that you like about yourself, so you befriend them, right? So
So
like,
you would say it's the former as well then?
but I feel like it's a combination of the two, right? Because like you might find that person at first because of that one trait they have, but once they become closer to you, obviously you're gonna adapt their mannerisms, right? So slowly you're gonna take on the other traits that they have.
I totally agree, but I think at the same time it's also like a give and take. Like when you adopt some other people's mannerisms, like they also will take some of yours. Like I think that's just about like time spent and like what you guys do together and stuff like that. But yeah, but actually going back to what Eileen said like just now, like she was saying
Like you hate the things in.
oh yeah that don't you guys feel like when you see people who like when you have a trait that you don't like about yourself, right? Maybe that's just me, but when you guys see someone with a trait that they also have this trait and you have this trait and you don't like it, right? Like don't you feel like sort of like more like drawn to them because it's like something like perhaps someone can
No.
relate to? No, you can let me finish.
Oh,
Sorry, I thought you were done.
No,
Sorry,
no.
continue.
Alright, I was talking to Louis, but like perhaps you can like they can relate to like your struggle, I guess. Or not struggle, but like it's just something that you both of you guys deal with, and like maybe like
Give an example, because I can't visualize it.
man, I can't really. The
Wait, no,
closest thing I can wait, John, go ahead. Yeah.
I feel like what Eileen is saying is kind of different because you're saying like if someone shares a struggle with you, you kind of feel
No, okay, okay, so maybe struggle is the wrong word, but like she was saying like a personality trait that you don't like about yourself, right?
yeah.
Right. So if they have that same personality trait, and they don't like it either, maybe it's like something.
Oh well, that's assuming they don't like it either.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like something like I guess both of you like have like this thing that you both don't like each other, and it's like I feel like when you can relate to someone's like problems. Okay, so I guess I'm using this word problems again, but just for lack of a better word, let's just say problems. Like when you relate to someone's problems, I feel like doesn't that like automatically bring you a little bit closer because like
Oh, I get what Oscar's saying. I kind of have that thing with Oscar. Oscar, you know what I'm talking about?
no, I got no idea what we're talking about.
Like how I remember one talk where we both said that like we hate that we can't like think the correct way, you know? You know what I mean? Like we,
No,
like
yeah,
we're
I
not.
vaguely,
First of
I
all, we're
remember,
not
I
good at
remember this
like
conversation.
developing our thoughts and
Oh,
like
For
not
sure,
knowing
for sure.
like who we are on the inside, and also like and how we feel about things, and also like we're not really good at expressing our thoughts.
No, yeah, we had this conversation, yeah. So like, I
And
guess,
yeah, it does bring me closer to Oscar. I feel like.
and in the same way, like maybe you can begin to like work towards like trying to like work around this like trait like together, maybe like because you have someone who has this trait as well.
Oh.
But
wait, but I feel like I think it's like different if you're drawn to someone and then you become friends with them and then you find out that flaw, you know what I mean? But if they present that flaw immediately and they're like whatever, like let's say like personally, okay, let me just give an example. Like I think I used to be like pretty clingy friend, right? And I really didn't like that about myself.
okay,
When I became friends with someone who I thought was like clingy and then they were like clingy, like upright, I was just like I can't deal with this. Like I just
oh
found my
really?
yeah. But I think it's different with different traits, and also like I think it's like you can become friends with the person, and then if you like find out they have the same trait, then you can relate on it and work on it because you already know them. But then if they exhibit that trait, like that initial like initially like oh shoot like
I have a question. Like, so when you say like you didn't like that you were clingy, like is it like did you want clingy friends? Which I like
no, I didn't like clingy friends.
you don't like clingy friends, but you were clingy.
Yeah, because I think when I was little, right,
Mhm.
like I used to be like sorry, can't speak. Clingy to people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I saw like how other people might have like reacted to it, or like maybe just like it wasn't like the best thing to be. You know what I mean? So like when I started seeing like my other friend, like my like the person who I became friends with, who was also clingy, I was just like, I can't.
So you didn't feel like you could like sort of like relate to them in that way, like yeah, I was clingy too. Like
But
I
I think it's different when you're clingy, because like okay, there's like certain traits where it's like inherently bad, right? Let's say like you're just like a liar. Like obviously that's bad. But I
sure,
think
okay,
clingy stems from a different type of feeling. It's because you like that person so much, or like maybe it's just in your like personal like develop like personal like whatever. Like you're just it's like different from being a liar. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. It sounds okay, sure. I agree. Okay, I kind of get what I kind of get what you mean. So
So do you think you're clean now?
I don't think I'm clingy now. I don't know, John. Can you attest to that?
I don't think she's clingy.
Like okay,
She naps all day.
yeah, exactly.
She's clingy to her. She's
I
clingy
don't.
to her bed. I'm sure her bed's fed up with you, Eileen. Your bed is fed up with you. You're too clingy.
Aww. Maybe I should just get another bed, switch between the two tonight.
You're cheating on your bed now?
facts. That's what I was about to say.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what's worse, being clingy or cheating. Cheating, of course.
Actually, this kind of falls in line with like the next question I was going to ask, which is like, how do you decide who you want to be friends with and who you don't want to be friends with?
I think it
So
goes.
Is their
Oscar-
name isn't Oscar Fang?
Oh,
Actually, he made this joke before too. When we were going over what we were going to ask today, he made this joke too. So
Nah, it's
that's
not
cool, bro.
jokes, Oscar. I love you. I love you. I mean, not like that, but like,
I mean, what's wrong with that?
not like that.
there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, I don't love you like that. You don't have to get your hopes up.
Why
Damn,
don't you love me like
you
that?
didn't have to say it like that, Louis. You don't love him like that?
Facts, bro. What's up with that, my
Damn.
guy?
You didn't have to say it like that.
But
Can
so,
someone just answer the question?
all right, so Eileen, so for you, would it just be like you see, like people with traits that people? What am I saying? Like when people share when a person shares a trait with you, and you don't like that trait, that makes you not want to be friends with them.
Not especially. Like, also, like comes back to like it depends on like the degree and what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But also, oh wait, okay, I saw another thing. It was like on TikTok.
Oh,
And
the
then this
deepest
is
place.
so
Highest level of intellectual capacity. TikTok.
Other
Okay.
than Pinterest, of course.
Oh, of course, Pinterest comes
Of
first.
course.
Oh,
no,
and
stop,
Wattpad?
no.
Wattpad? Oh, it's up there.
Bro, I don't think people go on Wattpad for that, but anyways.
Harry Styles. What's it called? Why did you just shake your head like that, Louis?
I don't know. I didn't know what you said, so I was like, huh?
Okay, for all the Harry Styles fanfic people out there.
Oh,
Oh, because
because Wattpad.
The dots
Oh,
are connecting.
good
Okay.
joke.
Wait,
I
what?
like.
I don't know.
Very
Like
funny. Because
people
all the fan fictions about Harry Styles.
Oh yeah, okay, sure, okay.
Oh,
Anyways.
anyways, okay, I saw this thing on TikTok where it's like, okay, this isn't really about friendships anymore. It's more about relationships. But I think it was like something like you like the love that you have for someone else is because you love the way that you are around them. which I think is interesting.
Mm,
It ties into the thing that it's like you become friends with people who you see traits that you want to like absorb. You know what I mean? It's like I think like wait, what was the question again?
like
Like,
what
what-
makes you? I mean, you answered the question. Like what makes you decide you want to be friends with someone, and what makes you decide you don't want to be friends with someone?
Oh, okay. So I think the first criteria is always like they bring out the best in you, right? And the second
Mhm.
criteria is you should always feel supported by your friend. You shouldn't
Right.
like feel judged. You shouldn't feel anxious around them. You know what I mean? That just shows like you're not being yourself, and you're like they're judging. Like it's just like
No, yeah, totally. I totally get that. Actually, that's really interesting.
Oh no, Oscar, I'm sorry.
What?
I just kidding. Cause like
Okay,
I don't know.
Eileen, okay.
I feel like I've been
Okay.
talking a lot, so I'll let someone else take this.
I mean, Lulu, what do you like? What makes you want to be friends with people?
I think
He'll just be friends with whoever he can become friends with.
yeah,
He doesn't have
I'm
a
a
lot of
pretty desperate
choices.
person. No, but I
It's the
think
clinginess.
okay. I just completely forgot my answer. Like I had a well developed, oh not well developed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
okay.
actually had an answer, but I just completely forgot. But in terms of what Eileen said, I agree with it like a lot because some of my friends like I see traits in them that I want to absorb. Like if someone's like pretty outspoken and are you bowing your head, John?
Oh yeah, because I know you want to absorb all my traits.
Oh my god. You wonder why people think you're mad cocky.
Okay, okay.
Come on,
It's for
bro.
the bit. It's for the bit, guys.
Come on,
It's for the
bro.
bit.
No, but like if obviously you don't want to be friends with like a toxic person, right? So that's probably like
Oscar.
first. Yeah, so I don't want to be friends with like a toxic person.
Sure.
That's like whack to me. Or
whack.
also someone who like I don't
There's a lot of breathing going on.
What? Who's what?
no, because I feel like I shouldn't say it because like it's gonna
What do you mean?
make me seem like a bad. I'll just skip it. It falls in line with like the toxic thing where like they only care about themselves and like they only talk about themselves. They never consider like how you're feeling or your problems.
Okay.
And
Is
like the
this- wait,
majority of
is
your
this-
like discussions are like about them. Like it's not bad all the time. Like it's not like all bad, but like
Mhm.
it's just the
Wait,
intent.
I'm
behind it,
curious.
You know?
Is this?
What's up?
Did you not want to say this because this is like you're thinking of somebody when you're saying this?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. So you,
Wait,
so
wait,
you,
hold up. Have you guys had like any experiences with like toxic friends?
yes. What? That wasn't very. Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
there's
wait,
two
wait,
of them
wait.
right here.
Eileen
Yeah,
and
facts.
Oscar.
John
I
and
got you.
Eileen, we're looking
I
at
got
you.
you, Louie. I got you, Louie. Oscar
Yes,
and
sir.
Eileen.
But are you talking about
But-
like are you talking about someone you consider to be a close friend or or just like a person like you guys are friends and you think he's toxic so you're just like yeah I don't really want to do it I don't really want to be friends with him.
I don't know. It's just like I don't know, cause I feel like for me at least, I don't think I've had a toxic friend.
Wait, John, what about
You can say
I
names.
don't
I'll bleep it out.
isn't he like super problematic like
He's
he's
not my
always
friend. He's not
oh
my
okay
friend.
that's what I'm saying like
I don't
because I
consider
don't
him
really
my
consider
friend.
him like a friend either
Yeah.
but like he's like
I
a
don't consider
friend
him
you
a
know.
friend. I don't consider him a
Okay
friend.
then okay
Oscar,
alright, so-
make sure you.
oh right I'm tripping. All right, so anyways what was I saying Louis, what's your answer?
You're fine. I'm just kidding. But
Yo, Louis, stop making the jokes. Oscar's
I know,
actually deep in what you're
no,
doing right now.
I don't know why I'm acting so hurt.
I don't think I've had any like real toxic friends, but like I've noticed like
Toxic
like
tendencies.
some toxicities like underlying, you know.
Mhm. Actually,
I mean,
actually,
I'm a pretty passive person, so I've never addressed it, but like I've sort of just like distanced myself from them a little bit.
I think what is it called? I think there are some people who I can think of right now. That like it's sort of like sometimes they'll do some stuff and I'll be like really we're talking about this and like is this really something we need to be mad about and like but it's like it's like I don't want to like not be friends with them because it's just like inconvenient not to. So it's just like I mean whatever like he's cool like most of the time. So like
Sorry.
yeah, but no that's my thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, this kind of like rides off of the convenience thing, but do you guys think that the friends you have right now are convenience friends? Because I feel like a lot of people in the high school, right? Because you're contained within such a little bubble, you're like like I have to have like someone to be with, right? So it's like convenience friends. But like if we were to actually like go out of our bubble, would you guys like come back to your friends?
That's a really good question.
I think
Oscar, you
some
wanna
of my
answer?
close friends. I mean,
Oh,
Oscar
sorry.
can answer.
No,
I think
go
some of
ahead.
my
I
close
feel like I'm
friends I consider convenience friends, which is kind of sad, but it's also true. Like if I don't like have that sort of time with them at school, I sort of just like end up not really talking to them, and we kind of just like fall out a little bit. But also, I have um multiple people that I consider are like I can be friends with after high school.
Mhm. I think for a lot
Shout
like
out to the homies.
I think there like a bunch of people where like sometimes like it's like a chore to just like talk to them, you know, like I don't
Whoa.
know. No, hold on. That's not it. Okay, it's not always, but just like sometimes. And I feel like a lot of times just like I like honestly like like for me, like I wouldn't really care if I just like if we just like kind of separated, I guess, if we like and like never talked again. Like
Mhm.
I think I would be okay with that. But just like the social atmosphere and like you sort of like should have friends and stuff like that. And like you should have people to you hang out with and talk to. It's like it doesn't allow for that, right? But if it was like me, I would just be like, yeah, like we don't have to talk ever again, you know.
I see, I see.
But
So
yeah.
you probably consider like convenience friends then, right?
I guess so. There are some people who I consider convenience friends. Yeah. What about you, John?
I'd say probably the majority of my friends are convenience friends.
I totally
Like,
agree.
I don't know, maybe like 7 or 8 are like non-convenience friends. No, not you, Louis. It doesn't like no, you're not part of it. But like I don't know. I feel like I
For
don't
the
know.
listeners on
It's
Spotify,
probably
John just attacked me for no reason.
oh yeah. Louis was pointing to himself when I said the 7 to 8 friends. But
All right, John.
like I don't know how realistic it is. But I don't know. I probably want to keep in touch with all 7 of them, like even past high school. Like I don't know how I don't know like how much people keep. I think it varies per person too, like how much each person keeps in touch with their friends after high school, and like how many friends they keep in touch with. But for me at least, I'm gonna try and keep in touch with those 7 people at least, 7 or 8. I don't know exactly who.
So the other people you just like, you know, like they can do their own thing after high school, and it's like not really a big deal if you don't see them again.
Yeah, I mean if they reach out and like we do end up keeping in touch, like I'm not gonna say no, you know what I mean? But like I wouldn't really mind. Like there's like 7 or 8 people like I really like would rather stay in touch than I would rather make the effort to stay in touch than like fall out of contact.
John,
What?
am I getting an invite to the wedding?
Oh my gosh.
what,
No, you're not.
It's actually a
what
serious
about you,
thing for
Eileen?
me.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Eileen, what about you?
I'm a minister, and then
It'd be like Joey Tribbiani.
officiating a wedding. You want to get married? You gotta have me there.
That's the secret. Okay, Eileen, what about you? Convenience friends? Yes or no?
I think a lot of my well, not a lot of my. I feel like
How shallow, guys. Noted. Do not be friends with Eileen.
John, you just said the majority of your friends are convenience friends.
Yeah, don't be friends with that John guy either. So annoying. God, so shallow of him.
I think that like yeah, I think that a lot of my friends are convenience friends, but I think a good amount are still like people I would want to be in touch with. But
Mhm.
also, I'm really bad at keeping in touch. That's another thing. So so sorry if you're my friend.
If one of your friends like messes up, right? Like messes up, like how much like can they mess up before you say like I don't think we can be friends anymore?
I think they have to like okay, maybe like once or twice, right? But like I feel like it's about the effort that they show that they're trying not to mess
I
up.
agree with that as well.
Who's saying that because he's messed up a lot?
No, but the intent behind the mistake is really important. Like if they want to change, if they want to not make that mistake again, if they address that they made a mistake, that's really important.
So
I think
okay. Okay, wait, this is my question. So then if like let's say like so like if someone messed up, you wouldn't try to help them like realize that they need to change.
no, you would.
Yeah, I would.
So that goes against what Louis said, because then like because like let's say like they like after they made that like mistake, like they didn't realize it was a mistake, and they're like okay with it, and they're like proud of it or whatever.
I
Like
think
would
what I
you
meant was
would
like
you
if
would you want to like help them? Like would you like try to make them realize it was a mistake, or would you just like oh if he can't see this if he can't see that this is, or like she can't see that this is a mistake, like I don't think we should be friends.
No, that makes you sound like a shallow person. But what I was trying to say was that like if
I wouldn't say that makes you sound like a shallow
Yeah,
person.
I wouldn't say that makes you a shallow person either.
Okay,
I think
well,
that's you have a set of codes, and you know,
Yeah,
if
no,
someone doesn't,
I think it's very valid if someone thinks that way.
for sure, I agree. All right, Louis, go ahead. Yeah.
what I meant to say was that after I make the attempt to like try to help them realize the change that they made a mistake, and like if they don't think it's a mistake, if they're like very
Set in their
very
ways.
yeah set on their ways that like they did not make a mistake and that like I'm the one that's in the wrong, then I'm like, okay, buddy,
Red,
let's
get that head. Peace out.
yeah, I'm a dip.
Yeah, then yeah, I think okay, I think if it's someone like you consider to be like sort of like a brother or like a family member to you, like that you're very close to, and they like mess up, and even if it's like something like, even if it's something bad, right? I think like you should like try and like navigate it with them. Like you should try and help them figure it out. But I think like I agree with Louis, where it's like if they really feel like I didn't mess up and like I didn't do anything wrong, then it's like, you know, like you can't drown with them, you know, like so maybe it's time to like drop them. But I think you should try like your very best to like help them like get out of that and like recuperate, I guess, because like I think if you're close friends with somebody, like you can't just be close friends with them when it's like convenient, you know, like
Yeah.
like you
Like,
gotta
you gotta be with them in the lows and the highs.
yeah, like I think that's what, like, you know, what being like friends is like when they like really mess up, like you gotta be there for them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also like, I mean, I agree with Oscar, but like, it's like you're trying to change that person for the better, but like if they don't want to change, then you can't really do anything about it.
Wait, why you argue with him? He agreed with you.
Yeah, I agree
I
with you,
know.
bro.
I'm agreeing with him as well.
Oh, okay.
It just sounded like I was arguing with
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Oscar.
Eileen, did you want to say something?
I think it's like, you know, like when you're on an airplane and then there's like disaster, you gotta put the mask on yourself before you put the mask on the other people.
Really?
Is that
if,
a
like,
rule?
Yeah,
I mean, it is a rule. What
That
if
is
it's okay? I mean, this kind of is like straying away from like what we were like the theme we were going for today. But can I ask it anyways?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay. So if you, and after this we have one more question. But if you become a mother one day, right? Or a father. I mean, whatever, you know. But and like you're on a plane with your child, and like your plane's crashing. Like, who are you putting the mask on first? Like,
I mean, technically, protocol says you're supposed to put it on yourself before your
Yeah.
child.
dude, okay, this is such an easy decision for me to make. Like,
Yeah, I
there's
know.
no
I'm putting it
way.
on my child too. I'm putting it on my
Yeah.
child. But protocol says that you're supposed to put it on
I
yourself.
mean, if your airplane is crashing, you're probably gonna die anyways.
No, yeah,
But
totally.
also,
I understand
no,
what the
but
mask is for either, but
Oscar, the metaphor is like different. Like your
Yeah.
child is like
it's different from a
kind of
friend, right?
bond. It's different from a friend, or even like
Yeah.
I would say like a normal family member, like a cousin. Like a child is so different.
Like it's just like you can only save someone else if you're in the right mindset, right? If you're like going through some stuff and you like take on the other stuff. Oh, my interconnection. Oh, it's unstable.
Your
It's
Okay, anyway.
unstable.
interconnection, your interconnection, not even internet connection,
Sorry.
interconnection.
Your
This is
connection.
proof.
Okay, anyway.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, anyway.
we get your point though. Like you gotta help yourself before you like you gotta make sure you're in the right place before you can help others, or it's just
Yeah,
gonna do
for
everyone
sure.
harm. Oscar, do you have another question?
Yeah, I have one more question. This
Okay.
is all right. I know John really wants to know the answer to this question.
Oh,
I
I
don't
asked
know
this
why,
question
but
to everybody.
you asked this question a lot. Okay, so
Louie and Eileen can vouch for this. I asked this question to everybody.
I mean, you haven't asked it about me, but you know, it's not a big deal. Whatever. All right. So the question is, what is the difference between a significant other and a friend? And I don't understand this question. I think it's
No,
very
wait, no. Significant other and best friend.
Oh, no. Okay. Whatever. Can I go first?
Okay, go first.
Okay, I think a best friend can be a significant other, but a significant other cannot be a best friend. Wait, hold on. Is it
What?
commutative?
Wait.
A best friend can. Oh no, a significant other can be a best friend, but a best friend cannot always be a significant other. Which
I think
is
okay, wait, no.
pretty
I
logical.
think what you're meaning to say is that your best friend can be your significant other, but it doesn't have to always be your significant other.
Sure. I mean, that's what I said before too, but you know,
No, that's not what you said before.
I said okay.
that's not
We
what
won't get into it. Anyways, I think in order for if you want someone to be a significant other, you gotta think of them in like an intimate way. You know, like
Okay, but define intimate.
What causes you to start thinking them in that intimate way? Like, is there just certain barriers for certain people?
okay, for me, okay, I don't want to get too because I don't want to talk about myself, but
Okay, hold up. There was like Oscar sent a TikTok to the Lot Chess group chat earlier about like kind of similar to like how that in like about like the the intimacy, right? Like there was like okay, Eileen, can you vouch for this?
Oh yes, this is such a good question.
Okay, Oscar, you wanna ask it? I don't remember the exact words.
Okay, so it was basically like the gist of it was like girls that grow up with you and like know you, like who've like gone to school with you are like less likely to fall for you. So that's why like when a guy like well like I feel like guys are like more popular with like girls from other schools, and like whenever there's like a new kid in your school, like girls like flock to him because he's like a new face.
Or that you're not attracted to them as much.
Yeah, like because they grew up with you. I think this is true. I think this is true.
Oh, wait, I have a question. Do you guys think that if you develop feelings with someone, it's always been there? Or do you think you guys, like, if there's like a, like, let's say you develop feelings for someone you were childhood friends with, right? You think it's always been there? Or do you think it's at like a certain point that you start developing it?
What do you guys think?
I think that it develops. Whoa, if you're friends first with that person and like you don't automatically like the friend, like I think it could be both. I think it could be both. But
it varies in the
I feel like
situation.
if you're friends first, I don't think it's always been there. I think like it develops as you get to know them more,
I have a question.
and like you see different sides of them. You know.
I have a question that basically is like has to do with Ellis, not Ella.
Wow.
Sorry. No, oh my god, I feel so bad.
Whoa.
Because
We have Eileen on right now. We have a better guest than Ella. Okay.
it's late and
Oh my
your name is supposed to start with
whoa,
E.
whoa.
Okay. Okay.
I've seen another thing I've seen on TikTok. Oh, I'm just on TikTok way too much. Okay, I've seen this thing where it's like guys like develop feelings for their girls who are friends more easily, so girls don't understand when like about like the whole friend zone thing, or like they don't understand like they think that like it's easier for like guys and friends to be girls to be friends, or like I don't know. I kind of forgot.
Explain it, please.
I think all of this goes back to I think all of this goes back to like guys catching feelings easier than girls. I feel like.
Like, do you guys
Is that true though?
Is that true?
I think it just depends on the guy. Like in your experience, that's just how it is. I don't know if that's actually like true generally.
Yeah, I agree. I think because I've seen girls who are like, oh yeah, I catch feelings so easily and stuff like that. But then at the same time, like I know guys who are like that too. You know, so.
Yeah. I think it varies on the situation.
Have every single time that any of you guys have ever like caught feelings for someone, have you like, has it have you like pictured like them in like that sort of way before like you consciously think, oh, yeah, I think I'm catching feelings for them, or is it just like is it like out of the blue?
Isn't it okay? Wait, isn't it like once you start picturing those kind of things, that's like when you know like you like them?
No, I don't think so because I think you can picture it and then you can be like, yeah, I don't think so, you know. But then there are times
Okay,
where like
okay, I see what
you
you
can
mean.
picture it and then you can be like, oh, you know, wait a second, like.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
So does that happen to you? Does that happen to you guys every single time before you actually like really
I feel like
catch
Lou
feelings
will
for
have a
them?
good answer on this.
Because all my girlfriends have liked me first.
Is that true?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yo,
realize
only
that.
take W's here, huh, baby?
I mean, that's not
They
really
were
like
not W's. You
yeah,
thought those
bro.
Oh, facts. No,
that
you're
those
right.
ended as W's?
I mean, they're not the reason why they ended well, but whatever. So like all the people that I've been in a relationship with have liked me first, and then I've liked them. So I think in terms of what Oscar was saying, like after I knew that they liked me first, I started like imagining them in those sort of romantic situations. I started like looking at them at a different light, right? And then I was like, oh shoot, like I could see it happening. I think that's when I started like liking them
Okay, wait.
romantically.
Not to attack you, Louis. Well, doesn't that
Okay.
make you question it? Like, do you actually like them?
Yeah,
or
I
is
was
it
thinking
just
that
because
too.
like
Maybe that's why I never
oh,
end well.
romance?
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what I'm
you know, I
saying.
think
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's why.
I feel like that's honestly, Louis. I feel like that's well, that's definitely what happened in the second relationship.
Oh
right?
yeah, for sure.
That's definitely what happened in the second one.
For sure.
I don't know what the second one was, but whatever.
I don't know about the first or third though.
Anyways, back to the original question. What is the difference between a significant other and a best friend?
Sorry, we got really off topic.
Or I think Eileen has something to say. Sorry.
You guys like I feel like I don't know for personally like I feel like I have to be friends with the person before I like start liking them. Do you guys think it's true? Because I feel like
But then that gets complicated because then like have those feelings always been there, or like what I just asked before, like or are they developing?
But then that's developing. That's developing, right?
Maybe we shouldn't make it so complicated. Maybe it's just like, oh, after you get to know someone, you start liking them more.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
developing.
that's it. But
Yeah, I know.
what I was
That's,
saying
we're
was
making
like
it more complicated.
what
Like,
I was
oh,
saying
what
like
if you're
what I was saying was do you guys think there has to be like a sort of like point in time where you like picture them in that way, and it's like maybe, and then even if you say like yeah maybe it could be like that doesn't mean that you fall for them right away, but then it's like in order for you to fall for someone, do you think there has to be that sort of like where you put them in that light and then like you just picture them in that way before you fall for somebody?
I think
How else do you fall for someone?
I don't know. I mean, I thought you guys were saying like just out of the blue, like you picture like they're totally platonic at first, and then as you get to know them more, then it hits, and then you don't really picture them in that way before, you know.
Uh,
Right, I think that like once you start picturing someone and then you keep thinking about like maybe it's like it starts going in your mind more and then you're
Manifest it.
exactly because you keep thinking about it, right? So you keep associating that feeling of like you wanting like you thinking about those scenarios. Maybe it's not because like it's dumb, but maybe it's because you're like like causation doesn't mean correlation. You're
Oh
correlating
yeah.
with because you're like maybe and you keep thinking about it, right? But maybe it's those scenes that are making you feel that way, not the person. You're just putting the person in that place.
No, for sure. Like
so you're like
that's like
basically like
that's like
tricking
what Louis.
yourself.
Wait, that's like what I'm saying. Like what happened with Louis and his.
so like when you think of like as an example, so when you think of like stuff you want to do with like in a relationship or whatever, and you start like putting like a face and a name to like the person you do it with, then it's like it becomes a lot more real.
Yeah.
I
Because
agree.
it's like attainable, right? Because they're right there. You
Sure.
can just ask them, and especially if you know that you.
So it's a convenient crush.
Yeah, kind of like
Oh well, look at this motif going back to the going back.
Come on, baby. You know I stay strong.
okay.
Oscar, have you ever had those
Have I heard what?
convenience crush?
Where like it's like I
don't
I
actually
don't think
like
I think
them?
you've had one for sure, Oscar. At CTY. It might not have
extra.
been a crush, but like
I
no.
mean, I guess. I mean, we don't have to talk about it, but
I mean, we don't have to talk about it, but like we don't have to talk about anything.
the question was, what is the difference between a significant other and a best friend, John? That was the
Okay,
question.
my bad.
Not have you ever had those feelings, Oscar? Whatever. So
You know what's weird though?
what's
Every
weird?
girl that I've liked first has never reciprocated.
I
Oh,
How many
cannot
of those
think.
are there?
Oh,
What?
I can think of one.
There's only one,
Sorry,
isn't there?
bro. I mean, she
How
was
many
kind
of
of out
those
of your
are
league
there?
though. So,
Do you wanna name
what's
me?
the difference between a significant other and a friend?
wait. Let's see what John thinks because he keeps asking all these people, right?
John doesn't know.
Yeah, but what's his average response?
What's the average
What do you
response?
mean my average response? I don't
You mean
give
like,
a response. 'cause I
John, you
don't
have to have an
know.
initial thought. Like when you think of that question, like what do you think? What is the difference between a best friend and a significant other?
I don't. Okay, well, my initial thought is because I have this other like really good friend of mine that's a girl, right? And like
Ooh.
since I talk with her a lot, I just annoy her with this question a lot, right? And she always goes back to the same answer, which I don't think is true at all.
What is her answer? Wait, is this
Her- Yeah.
okay.
Her answer is always that like there's the only, well, not the only difference. We had this whole argument where I finally convinced her that it wasn't the only difference, but a big difference for her is that physical attraction. That's it. A best friend and a significant other. A significant other has that physical attraction, and the significant other. I mean, in the best friend, there's no significant.
So all her best friends are just ugly?
Oh
Well,
my
not
God.
What's she
not that
saying?
they're ugly. No, but like just because you find just because like
Whoa, wait,
someone's
hold
like
on.
so just because someone's good looking doesn't mean you're physically attracted to them.
Wait, but John, doesn't
Isn't that what it means? Like if someone's good looking, you are physically attracted to them?
wait,
Oh
but
no, someone can be good looking, but you don't have to be attracted to them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like objectively good looking. I thought John was like, you think they're physically good looking.
Oh no. I mean like
Oh,
objectively good looking.
Okay, I mean that's like a whole nother discussion. Like, is there an objectively good looking person?
Okay,
But
yeah,
we don't
yeah.
have to talk about that. But
Yeah, me.
Yeah, me. Oh, dang it.
Oh, I took it before you, Louis. I took it before
you
you.
never seen two pretty best.
oh my god, that thing runs my For You page. It's always one of them gotta be ugly.
You also who is it? Come on.
Yo.
I'm the pretty one, Louis. You the ugly one, bro. Wait, no,
Wait,
you know
what is the other one? If your lady wants to get her nails done and she asks for $70, give her 100.
Wait, why? Wait, why?
TikTok is so good. TikTok is so good.
Wait, why $100?
If your lady misses you, book her a flight.
Wait, what? Sorry, I'm not on TikTok like that much. I'm on it a little bit.
It's always, dude. That thing like it's like the Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like you guys remember that? Like a
It
couple months
pops
ago.
up everywhere. It
Yeah,
pops
I mean, like this is like the new that. Like I see it. Like,
guaranteed every 3 swipes, at least one of
Facts.
my TikTok For You page videos is gonna be, I ain't never seen two
Yo.
pretty best friends.
They go from like, oh guys, I have to get my glasses today. They keep putting this in front of me. But you know what? I ain't never seen.
I always see the ones where it's like oh my god, like my professor just gave me this like super hard project. It's worth like 50% of our grade, and like at the end of the email, it's just find two pretty best friends.
It's so wait, it's so like awkward and funny when you're like swiping late at night and it's like 2 depression posts and then like one pops up and it's like, I ain't never seen 2 pretty best friends.
Have you seen the one where it's like, I got, and then it's the B word, and then it's
Yeah.
all right, okay, whatever.
And then the I is, I ain't never seen 2 pretty best friends.
His voice makes it so much funnier.
Oh.
Let's move on. Right?
Okay.
Okay, anyway, back to physical attraction.
Whoa.
Wait, okay, I have a
Whoa,
question for
officer.
John. Okay, right? Because you said you don't have an answer, right? But what makes you think that that's not the only thing? Because that means you have an answer, right?
Oh,
No.
Sherlock.
I
I'm
don't have an answer,
confused.
but I just know that's not the right answer.
But why is it not the answer?
Because it
Maybe it's just not the answer for you.
Yeah.
Facts. Maybe that means different for everybody.
Everyone is different.
Maybe was just shallow like that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So what's stopping like a best friend from becoming a significant other? She's saying physical attraction, like
Yeah.
so like you have to find them physically attractive in order for them to be a significant other for you.
Yeah.
Mm,
No, wait, not for me, but like for her,
but for her.
for her, like her significant other is a best friend, but there's physical attraction.
So okay, so what she's saying is like basically friendship, like when you have a best friend, the relationship is platonic unless they're hot.
No, unless
you
find
find them
hot. Unless
hot.
you find
okay,
them
okay,
hot.
yes, unless you find them hot.
Okay, guys, I think we're all thinking the same question. John, do you find me attractive?
Oh,
Well,
would
man.
not
never
think
seen
that
two pretty
question.
best friends.
Eileen, we said we're moving on.
We have to move on. I don't get
All right,
those
Louis,
jokes.
what do you think about it? What do you think about that opinion?
Um,
I can see it being true. Like I can sort of like
see what being true.
What?
Like,
You think that's the right answer?
I can see myself agreeing with that. Like
John, it sort of goes in line with his answer where he says like intimacy is the only like thing.
right. So, okay, okay, why do you when you picture someone in an intimate way, like how do I say this?
Why do you find
It's never someone you find ugly, right? There's no okay.
But
I'm
that
not
doesn't
saying,
mean it's physical attraction. That could be like intimacy could come as a result of like you're attracted to the personality.
okay, John.
Oh, okay. Do you guys think it's superficial if you like the person and you really like their personality, but once they change their physical appearance, you're like, oh, I kind of like them.
You kind of don't like them.
No, you kind of like them. Like it's like let's say like
So wait, hold up. That's like going back to like my friend's point, right? Where like
Yeah.
it's, like,
I was
physical
gonna say that
attraction,
too.
right?
Wait,
'Cause,
John,
like,
I have a
'cause
question for
they
you.
already like the personality, but like once the looks change.
I have a question for you, John. With the friend that you were talking to about with her opinion, we were talking about her opinion, right? You
Okay,
guys, I know you guys are really good friends,
Uh-huh.
but I know you stated that you would never be physically attracted. You would never like consider.
Yeah.
You guys would never be like that. Why?
She is a bro. I don't know.
it's
You
just
know
like,
why?
I just like that.
Okay, if she got hot, would you?
I don't know.
I'm not saying she's not, but beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so.
I like that. I mean, like, if she turned hot, that's subjective, right? Like, if
So
I
I'm
found
for
her
you. I'm
hot,
saying.
that means she would turn hot for me, and then if she turned hot for me, that means I would find her physically attractive.
but
see
is
what
that
you're-
So would that in turn like sort of like
make you
like
feel
make you start thinking like, oh, maybe she could be that type, like that person.
No, because my whole point was that like I don't think that's the only thing that's separating it, right? That was my whole point. That I don't think that's the whole thing separating it.
Okay, I thought maybe if like I give you like an actual example, you would start thinking like, oh, like that's why I wouldn't like find her attractive.
I mean, with the friend, like it's not just physical attraction that's stopping them. It's also like he doesn't think of her that way at all.
Yeah, I
Wait,
just think of her as a guy,
but why
basically.
though? Why?
I don't know.
Isn't that like what we're talking about? Like, why don't you think of her that way?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If she becomes physically attractive to you, what will happen then? Because like you said, you're not gonna be attract.
I don't see that happening though. I don't see that
What-
ever
what-
happening.
This
It's
is a
hypothetical, John.
Okay, yeah. But okay. You see, the thing is like. Okay, wait, never mind. I don't want to go there. But hypothetically, it's just gonna feel attractive. I feel like I still wouldn't, because it's not just the look. Like I said, it's just not the looks. It's not.
Okay,
just
so
the
is this a
looks for me.
convenience thing for you? Like it would just be inconvenient for you to have
Not
feelings
that it
for
wouldn't
her?
be inconvenient for me to have feelings for her. It's just, I don't know. I just don't have feelings for her, like at all.
in a hypothetical. She physically becomes attractive, and you
I
like.
still don't feel feelings for her at all.
Okay, so John, if she okay, so I'm guessing if you guys are you said that we're best friends. So if you guys are no, I'm not talking about her, but like just in general, if you're best friends with a girl, and so I guess that already means that you like vibe with her and stuff like that, right? So you like her personality, and she's physically attractive.
Okay.
And she's physically attractive to you. So she is basically all the things like she could still not be. You could still not see her as a significant other.
No.
So what? So what? So
Oh, sorry. Go.
I don't understand what's missing then.
Oh, okay. See, for me at least, like, I think she is objectively attractive.
Okay.
Like the person we're talking about right now, I think she is objectively attractive, but
Okay.
I don't find myself personally attracted to her.
That's not what the question was.
I don't know, but
He's getting there.
okay. Wait.
Okay.
Is he? I don't know.
I don't. Okay. Like,
My point is, I mean, I'm not trying to like say that you're wrong, but I'm just saying, I just don't understand. Like, what else like would you be looking for then? Like, if she has like the personality and like you vibe with her and you think she's good looking, like,
I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Maybe that's why I'm asking this question to everyone.
I mean, maybe it's just something. Maybe it's just one of those things that you just know, you know, like,
Intuitively.
yeah,
Like-
I guess maybe it's intuitive or something.
I guess, but like that's like
It's
been
very
stated- it's been stated
unclear.
on the podcast a lot that I'm a very logical guy, and that's why I don't like.
Like, you'd like to have answers.
Yeah, I like to have answers. Like,
Totally, yeah, I
like,
agree.
I get like why you're questioning me right now. Like what's missing? You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out myself. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think I don't think you're supposed to know. You know, maybe it's like, you know, when
Like,
it
the thing
clicks.
is, most people don't think
You see,
about
I
this
hate
stuff.
that. You see, I hate that. I hate that.
Yeah,
'cause
I know.
I'm
I know
a
you're like a
genuine
guy like
person.
kind of ahead and stuff. So yeah.
Wait, I have a question then.
Yeah.
So like, let's say like, you know, like.
Oh wait, I'm not the guest here. Eileen is the guest here. Okay.
No,
okay.
but I
Eileen
mean-
has become part of the podcast,
Anyways,
John.
anyways.
Hello.
Okay. Anyways, continue.
You know, like the movie To All the Boys I Loved Before, right? They faked it.
My favorite movie ever. I'm just
What the
kidding.
heck, Louie?
I hate that movie.
I like the book
Yeah.
more.
Alright, shut up. Let Eileen finish her question.
Okay, let's say you were to fake date someone who you describe as like same like your friend, right? Like, how do they like go from like? Do you think you could develop feelings for them if you were placed in a romantic situation with them, like, because like it's not
I don't
forced,
think I would.
like you're like you.
I don't
like,
think I would.
I think I would like if like okay.
That,
I mean,
that's just you're impulsive.
no. But it's just also like if she has if she has everything like you're looking for, you know, like what is there to? Okay, I feel like I mean, you know, it's obviously not so black and white, but I'm just, you know, like thinking right now, you know, like,
Yeah.
But then, can you fall in love with anybody, right? Because let's say you're placed in a situation with that type of thing, like anybody. I'm not saying like one, like, can you, like.
But
I
that's
don't
not
know,
falling in love with anybody though, because
yeah,
not everybody has a sort of criteria. that, like,
yeah.
I don't.
You
I,
vibe with
okay,
them.
okay. Like, oh wait, sorry. Louis, finish your answer.
No, I finished my thought.
Okay, like my whole thing is like if I go back to like the friend that we were talking about for me, right? Like if I had to like fake it with her, I still don't think I would develop feelings for her.
All right, so I mean, I guess.
Even if you kissed.
Ooh. Nah.
We're all impersonating Oscar right now because he had one cute photo like this. And he
Oh
keeps
my
going back to
God.
this pose.
I was doing this pose once.
I'll put the photo on screen here.
I was doing this in English, and my friend took a picture of me and sent a picture to the
She
group
looked
chat.
really cute.
It's very attractive. I think I fell in love with Oscar just then.
It's not.
At that moment.
So what was the thing that made you fall in love with him, Louis? What was the
Yeah, that poignant moment, that turning point. I was
Yeah,
like,
you just gotta see
is
the
Oscar
picture.
hot? But then, like, I could only.
Wait, it's just physical attraction then for you.
I think he's kidding. I think it's a joke, but
Like,
Wait, I mean,
Oscar
what
would be
about you?
perfect for a long-term relationship. You know what I mean? Because it's all virtual. You can
okay, Louis,
always
have you
just
thought
be
of an
like
answer?
this.
What's the
Yeah,
difference?
long distance, not long term.
I don't care anymore, guys. Okay, Louis, have you thought of an answer? What is your answer to the question? Like,
What's Eileen's answer? She's literally the guest.
Oh, Eileen, what's your answer? What is your answer for the difference between
My
a
bad. Didn't mean
lover
to simp there.
and a best friend?
Oh, okay. For the thing for me is right. I think like I don't have. Okay, I think I talked with Louie and John about this before, but I haven't had that much experience with like romantic stuff, right? So I don't know like what having a crush means. Like I
No,
know
me
I.
neither. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what?
No, I agree.
Hmm. Like I've had like a crush before, right? But I don't think I've had anything that deep or anything. So I feel like I don't know like, and I haven't felt something like that in a long time. So I just don't know, you know.
Yeah, I think it's hard.
Can we just prove that Oscar said, yeah, I agree when Eileen said that like she thinks she doesn't feel like that way?
No, I
Yeah,
meant I can relate.
How do you
to
know
the-
what she
No,
feels,
no,
bro?
no, I didn't mean that. I meant
Yeah, you do feel
for
that
me.
way.
Sorry, I meant for me. But
It's okay,
Wait,
Oscar.
anyways,
we got what
wait,
you're
okay,
saying.
wait, Eileen. So then on that point, okay, we're like straying from friendship now, but like on that point, like, do you think like everyone will feel that way, or that's just how some people feel? Like
Oh, yeah, go.
like you're saying like you haven't felt like strong feelings like that, but like do you think that everyone will feel those strong feelings, or just some people just don't feel those strong feelings?
wait,
Oh.
wait. I have a question about that question. Are you saying like, is everyone who gets into like a serious relationship, is it like a?
Like a love struck kind of thing.
Okay.
Like it's like is it like everyone who like ends up with like whoever they end up, is it always because like they knew, you know what I mean? Like it
Okay.
was that thing that just made them
I have an
move.
answer, but Eileen, go ahead.
Oh, I was talking, this is so on time. I was talking about my mom with this yesterday, and you know what she said to me? She was
So
like,
topical.
"You don't feel that much," because she said she herself doesn't have super like, she's like a moderate person, you know what I mean? But also, like
Mm,
love means different things to different people. Because like love can mean like you're comfortable with them and you feel at home with them, or it can mean like you're passionate for them. So I think
yeah.
like wherever you feel like okay, I think it's very important to validate like whatever experience you have, right, with love. So if the kind of love that you feel is like a type of love that's like comfortable and like you feel at home with them, or if even like they're all considered love, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know if that answered the question.
Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. What about the answer to my question?
Oh,
You
my
said you had
answer?
to answer. Yeah.
Oh, right. No, I don't think everybody who's in like that sort of relationship has to feel like
Isn't
that's.
that kind of so sad though?
It is very sad. Yeah.
I feel like
The
that's
thing
so
is
sad.
about that love struck type of thing that that goes away. Like that's temporary, right?
No,
Like
I don't
people
think.
don't
Oh, you mean like the feeling like I
like
mean,
that honeymoon phase
No,
that
but
like
some
butterflies in
people
your stomach.
like some people talk about how like they continuously fall in love with someone over and over again.
like Lily and Marshall.
Yeah. Like that feeling, like it goes away, but then it comes back.
I feel like that seems like such a like.
What do you mean it
I feel
comes
like that's a
back?
very rare and special thing to have.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, wait. Do you guys think you should 100% know? Like, do you think it should be like that feeling of like, oh, I just know?
Like if you were gonna ask someone to marry you, like for example.
Let's say like serious relationships, like intending for serious relationships.
Yes.
Will you just like know?
I don't think
I
there's a
think
way
you
to know.
should.
I don't think you can.
You think you should, Louis?
Yeah, because if you don't know, if you're like unsure, then that means those feelings can change. Like they can still change if you know, but like I think it's way more likely that like if you're
Actually, yeah.
unsure about how you feel about that
Okay,
person,
no,
then it's
but
like
are those feelings just like like you thought it through, so you're sure now, or like I'm saying like should it be like something that's like thought out and you're like okay I'm sure now, or is it just like that emotion rushes over you and you're like yeah
oh.
this is it like I feel
Mhm.
this way so I know for sure this is
The
it.
thing is, emotions can change like so quickly.
Yeah,
So
like it's like I'm very.
I feel like the latter isn't as valid.
I think John's just trying to look for a logical answer because he can't think about this like
Don't analyze me. Answer the
If
question.
you honestly, if you really want to analyze John, you can probably say something about like how never mind. But
How what? Finish it.
how you've always been so logical in everything, and now that there's something that like is so illogical, like love, like matters of the heart that you've. Well, I don't want to say never experienced, but you've like
Mhm.
you know what I mean.
Actually,
Right?
I feel like that's
So like
no.
you're
Like-
wondering if you're even capable of having those emotions at all.
Well, it's not necessarily just love, but like emotions in general. I just
Right,
don't-
like strong emotions.
It's
I
just
mean,
hard.
we're like pretty young, so you know.
I think it's moral if you idealize someone and you know you're idealizing someone? Do you think it's moral to go ahead and be like, "Hey, I have a crush on you. Let's go."
No,
Wait,
no,
like you.
no. That's so wait. Who's
Wait, I
gonna
don't.
say that's
Wait, I
moral?
don't understand
Who's
why.
going to say that's him? Who's
Wait,
gonna
why
say
is that? Why is that weird? Wait,
No,
I think. Wait,
like
before you like jump on me,
no,
I think I'm like
no,
misunderstanding.
no,
the-
that means you just like someone for the fact that like you could be in a relationship with them, and that then you're gonna ask them out to be in a relationship
Mm,
just like it's not even because it's dumb, it's just because it's a relationship.
Mhm.
I think that's stuff people
That's
in middle school do.
yeah, that's so immoral. Like how can you do that? That's so messed up.
I mean, I think it's only messed up when you know that person into you.
But I also think
Really? I think it's immoral even like if you know if you
'Cause
know
then
that
it's just
you yourself don't actually feel that way and it's just an idealization and it's just that you want a relationship, if you know that yourself, then that's so
no.
weird.
Okay, I guess it's like wrong if it's just like if it's just like you don't know like, how she feels. But I feel like the way you're making it sound like it's like such a bad thing. I feel like it's only really that bad like when you know like he or she is like into you, and then it's like you're doing. I feel like that's kind of messed up. But but like if it's just like you just doing it to do it, like then I feel like it's just dumb, like
No, but I think that's still messed up because like then you start to like sway with their feelings. Like once
mm,
you tell someone that like their perception of you changes.
yeah.
And like 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 it's possible that they start to think of you romantically too because like they realize that, right? But like if you I like it's different if like you don't know that, right? Like if it's like something if you didn't realize that you were just doing it for the relationship, that's different, right? Because that's just you being immature. But if you really did know, if you knew that you wanted to be in a relationship just for the relationship and then you still ask them, I think that's messed up.
I agree with
Tell me
John.
about this. This ever happened to you before?
I don't know. I mean, like I haven't asked someone out because of it, but like I definitely had those thoughts, and I was like, wait, no, this isn't right. This
Yeah,
isn't because
okay.
I actually like them. This is because like I'm lonely. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, totally. I think
Like if
I've
I
had those thoughts
know it,
too.
I'm
Like
not gonna say anything.
for sure, yeah, me too.
Let's get a timeout on the
That's an
play.
intense episode today.
Time out. This is a lot of editing for me to do.
If you guys can tell, we
We went for a long
we
time.
came back for a round two, so I think that's why we're kind of low energy compared to before.
Wait, Eileen literally said let's talk to 11:11, and we're basically talking to 11:11.
Yo, I still have another thing I could say.
I have other stuff we could say too, but I think Louis wants to go to sleep.
Okay, yeah, Louis.
Or
I'm not even gonna go to sleep.
not asleep, but I know
I'm so
I think he's
tired.
got
John, you want to wrap
Alright,
it up for us?
Yeah, wrap it up.
Alright, let's wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching this week's episode. Make sure you check us out on social media: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. Check us out there. Leave us a review. You'll get $1 from Oscar if you do. He said it. He said it first.
Yo, dog.
Never said that.
Oh,
You
Eileen, is there
you're
anything
cutting
you
that
wanna
part
shout
out, so like
Eileen, is there anything else you want to shout out?
Wait, what if I just keep making accounts? Like, do you just get like so much money from Oscar?
Of course, of course.
nah.
Eileen, is there anything you want to shout out before we peace
My
out?
Instagram, Eileen Mou with 2 N's, MOU. Shout out my Juice Tea account on Etsy. You know, if you're a fan of Haikyuu. Oh, I'll give a discount code. Lodgecast discount. Message me. Lodgecast.
She got so excited.
10% off.
10% off, guys. You heard it here first.
Yeah, 10% off. Okay.
Pretty
All right,
ready.
thank you guys for staying around for this week's episode. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.